The Hermit's Path. Every life follows a path. Most people move through their days without thinking much about the small habits that guide them, the words they speak, the choices they repeat, the routines that quietly shape who they become. The Hermit's Path is a place to slow down and look at those small things. In this series, we explore simple ideas and practical steps that can help bring a little more awareness and intention into everyday life. Nothing complicated, just thoughtful ways to live a little more deliberately, one small step at a time. The Lone Wolf Question. Every prepper video I have watched eventually arrives at the same warning. The lone wolf will not survive the end of times. And to be fair, that warning is probably more true than false. History shows us again and again that communities can outlast individuals. Groups can divide labor. One person hunts while another gardens. Someone stands watch while someone else sleeps. A well-organized group with discipline and trust has clear advantages. But there is something rarely talked about in those conversations: temperament. Most survival advice assumes everyone functions well in groups. It assumes people gain strength from constant cooperation, shared decisions, and close proximity to others. For some people, that is absolutely true. But for others, it isn't. Some of us think more clearly in quiet. Some of us function better without constant conversation, politics, or competing opinions. Solitude does not weaken us. It stabilizes us, and stability is a survival resource. I have learned this about myself over many years. I am not a people person. That is not bitterness or anger. It is simply self-knowledge. Extended time around people drains my energy far faster than physical work ever could. I can split wood, haul water, tend a garden, repair a fence, and manage supplies all day without feeling depleted. But put me in a tense group environment where personalities clash and decisions become debates, and my energy disappears quickly. That matters. Because survival is not just about food and water. It is about the ability to think clearly day after day under pressure. A group that constantly argues, competes for control, or carries resentment can become more dangerous than helpful. On the other hand, a person whose systems match their temperament may move slowly but steadily. So the real question is not whether the lone wolf or the group survives. The real question is whether your survival plan matches who you actually are. If you are someone who thrives in groups, then a strong community may be your greatest asset. But if you are someone who finds clarity in solitude, forcing yourself into constant group dynamics may break you faster than any outside threat. With that understanding, here is a simple way to apply this idea in your own life. Step 1. Know your temperament. Be honest with yourself about how you function around people. Do you gain energy from groups, or do you lose it? Do you think better in conversation or in quiet reflection? Survival planning should start with self-knowledge, not assumptions. Step 2. Pay attention to where your mind stays steady. Some people remain calm in a busy environment filled with conversation and movement. Others remain calm in silence and independence. The goal is not to prove toughness. The goal is to protect the conditions that allow your mind to remain stable. Step 3. Design systems that match your personality. If you lean towards solitude, build systems that allow independence. Learn practical skills that reduce your reliance on others. Organize your food, water, and daily routines in ways that you can maintain alone without constant coordination. Step 4. Limit chaos, especially social chaos. Many survival situations fail not because of a lack of resources, but because of human conflict. Arguments, ego struggles, and shifting leadership can destroy a group's stability. Even if you live mostly independently, be mindful of the people you allow close to your life. Step 5. Maintain a small circle of trust when possible. Being solitary does not mean rejecting every human connection. Even the most independent person benefits from a few trusted allies. The key is intention. A small circle built on trust and mutual respect can support independence without overwhelming it. The truth is, survival is not a single formula that fits everyone. Some people are built for the pack, others are built for the quiet path. The important thing is not choosing the popular strategy. The important thing is choosing the one that keeps your mind clear, your energy steady, and your life sustainable for the long road ahead. Walking the hermit's path doesn't require dramatic change. Most of the time, it begins with something small: a new habit, a different way of thinking, or a simple choice made with a little more awareness. If something in this episode resonated with you, consider giving the video a like and sharing it with someone who might also appreciate the idea. And if you'd like to continue exploring simple ways to live more intentionally, be sure to subscribe and join me again along the Hermit's path.